loss. Now, City Power has lost 1.5 billion rand to aging infrastructure over the past financial year. Now, this is according to its CEO, TshifularoMashava. Mashava says many substations exploding is just one of the infrastructure-related problems they are confronted with. He briefed the media on the power distributors' challenges and strategies to keep the lights on. We're now joined by SABC News reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa, who's been closely monitoring that story for us. Good afternoon, Mbalenhle. Thank you very much for joining us. So we've heard there the CEO revealing that 1.5 billion has been lost to aging infrastructure. Just talk to us about this.
So what we need to understand, in order to understand the 1.5 billion rand losses, we need to understand how City Power works. Now, City Power is not a power producer, but a power distributor. This means that it procures its energy from power producers such as Eskom in order to resell it to residents. Now, what happens is that when they do buy or procure the energy from Eskom, some of it does not make it entirely to the residents because of the energy network being, old and in need of maintenance. And some of them, like the substations or the mini substations, are blowing up. We've heard about these stories where communities have not had electricity for, say, several years, several months, and them being in need of new transformers and all of that. So that is why they're saying that they're losing revenue because of that, because they buy the energy, however, they cannot then get the funds back from the customers because of the infrastructure and the aging infrastructure. Now, the aging infrastructure is as old as 90 years. And the CEO explaining to the media personnel that was there at the breakfast engagement that they need around 40 billion rand in order to address the maintenance backlog. And they should have actually started with it as early as 2020 or even just several years ago, 5 years ago. But unfortunately, this did not happen. And as a result, they're actually having to find alternative means in order to ensure that they're able to meet these maintenance demands.
And what are those alternative means? Pardon me for interjecting there.
No, definitely. Well, by alternative means, it means that they have spoken to their shareholder. Now, we know that City Power is an entity of the City of Johannesburg, and they would need to go through the City of Johannesburg in order to make any financial decisions. Now, they have been in conversation with the councils, the City of Johannesburg Council, as well as the city manager, and they have been instrumental in regards with securing international funding from those who are willing to assist in that regard.